Alright, we got Mavs and the Eagles. Let's do it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the Mavericks. Well, for the Mavericks, their first time playing these guys this...
Happy New Year's. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Charge is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hardaway in a shooting guard. And for D'Angelo Russell, the offensive talent is obvious. But it seems his defense, Clark has a ways to go.
Well, he's got the package now. He's got good size. He's not a great athlete. He's a good athlete, but not an explosive, powerful athlete. I think he's got to get stronger. And the other piece is he's got to really be about the mental aspect, the focus, and the consistent effort day in and day out to maximize his physical gifts.
Here's Hardaway after Ben Simmons' bucket. Towns the screen. Russell passes to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here is Williams following the score by Dallas. Here's Simmons. 11 feet out and he hits it. Simmons got his second basket of the night.
That to me is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Hardaway dishes to Russell. Over Simmons. Again, Russell missing. Mavericks on D.
And that was a stinker. I mean,
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Now here's Hardaway. 11 points for him in that last game again. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And head coach Rick Carlisle approaching a decade with the Dallas Mavericks, and he doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Yeah, and you know that's really remarkable in a profession marked by turnover. He's pretty much anchored in there. The Mavs organization smart enough to recognize they've got one of the best in the business in the NBA, but I would even say one of the best coaches in all of pro sports.
Williams can't get it to go.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
The feed to Russell. Towns the screen. Russell against Simmons. The drive by Russell. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Russell's got his first bucket of the night.
And I thought the defender played that one pretty well, but Russell with that quick trigger release like a staple gun.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shoots from 8. Got a piece of it. Dishes it to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Bazemore kicks to Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Can they get it? Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Nowitzki's got his first points in this one. Towns the screen. Here's Richardson. Here's Hardaway. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound.
the defense there got away with a major lapse.
In the corner, Simmons with it. From 15 feet away, George grabs the board. Right side Hardaway. count it, from 12. Hardaway has got his second basket. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring.
When I first got here,
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. You know, one of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
And you know what, Greg? It looks like they have an advantage there. I mean, I liked how they've made an effort, really a concentrated effort, to hit that glass.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, D'Angelo Russell out there with Hardaway. Then there's Šarić. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Richardson in at the small forward.
Boy, the relentless nature of Towns snatches the offensive board, then converts it into points efficiently and effectively done.
And Bazemore kicks to Simmons. Over Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Ben Simmons putting on over 30 pounds of muscle going into his rookie season. Do you think there was any connection between that extra weight and the broken bone he suffered in his foot?
I could certainly understand why people might speculate that, but I'm not going to go there. Clearly, strength is more important than additional weight. And those kinds of injuries do tend to show up because of overuse, though, Kevin.
Towns, the screen. Russell passes to Towns, taken away by Williams. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Simmons kicks it to Bazemore. Outside Williams. From deep three-point range. The putback. The Mavericks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Richardson dishes to Russell. Now here's Richardson. He's covered by Bazemore. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons makes it look elementary, simple. I mean, the way he attacks defenses from multiple angles is hard to deal with if you're defending.
Towns, a screen on Simmons. Back to Russell. And Šarić kicks to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out.
And, you know, it hasn't been his night, but his team still leads, so that's encouraging.
And the Mavericks ownership amongst the most outspoken and influential in the NBA.
Kevin, that is an understatement on both counts, outspoken and influential. Their owner is one of the best in sports, I think. The team's success has provided credibility, and with the league becoming more forward-thinking, things starting to swing again in Dallas's way.
Here's Russell after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Towns. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Has not made another 3 since the one he drilled in the first, but still, you got to defend him from beyond the arc.
Bazemore passes to Simmons. 7-foot shot, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Hardaway. From outside the arc. And it's Sharch. That time on the assist from Hardaway.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Simmons kicks it to Bazemore. His first shot coming late. He squares up and sinks it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 2 rebounds. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. How about you, Kenny? So that'll do it for now.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's really been...
53% from the floor. They're locked in. They've got Pau Gasol. Ben Simmons is out there with Williams. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Nowitzki in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. 6 to shoot. Gasol setting the pick for Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Sharch.
Kevin, we always talk about it. I mean, those second-round picks who turn out to be gems, no one thought Williams would end up at the free throw line as much as he does.
Clark, as an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. He kicks it to Simmons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there. And, you know, anytime your game is compared to LeBron James, that's a heavy mantle, no doubt about it. But, you know, with Simmons' size and point guard skills, I certainly can appreciate where people might make that comparison and can actually see some mild similarities.
Here's Towns. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Towns has got 7.
Still in the process of shining his game up. Towns looking like a seasoned vet there.
Simmons a screen on Sharch. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Mavericks trail by 4. Russell dishes to Towns. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Russell kicks to Towns. They get it again. Sharch. And finally they hit one. Sharch has got his second bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Nowitzki a screen. Now Bazemore. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Nowitzki a screen. Williams inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Towns sets the pick for Richardson for the lead. A rebound by Gasol.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And Simmons kicks to Nowitzki. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Right side, Russell. Saric outside. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got 6.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Williams passes to Gasol. The fadeaway. That shot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Outside, Russell. Williams against Hardaway. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, you see right there, Towns invites contact. Unafraid of it, looking for it, and he's able to score through it.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Mavericks lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with it.
Right now it's winning time, all right?
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Mavericks leading. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Josh Richardson, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Saric, and it's Towns in at the 5 down low.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Williams a screen. 13 feet away. Simmons missing again. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Richardson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Lou Williams. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Outside, Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got 21 in the game.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. Now here's Richardson. Not a lot of room. And stolen by Bazemore. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Lets it go from 11, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Williams against Hardaway. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Saric, that's good.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that. Finds the open man nicely.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Williams. That one wide left.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Here's Towns, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Here's Richardson. Good D by Gasol. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Richardson kicks to Hardaway. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
The shot's good from Gasol.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
Russell kicks to Saric. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Here's Towns. Connects.
And this atmosphere is bananas.
Electric in here. I mean, that was a tremendous shot, but this crowd all over it. Turned up.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Hardaway kicks to Towns. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting
Please,
his
no
hands
overtime.
up in the air,
Please,
which
no
results
overtime.
in a ton of rejection.
Nails it.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
And the Mavericks call time here. The score is tied at 37. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell against Simmons. Russell dishes to Richardson. Screen by Saric. Richardson kicks to Towns. Ooh, offline. A three from Simmons. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Trusting Simmons with a 3. Why?
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has
definitely staying up for
really
like
heated
4
up
hours at
in
this
this
rate.
one. As we and it's the Mavericks to start out.
These overtime
And
games
away
kill
we
me.
go here with
Well,
post-regulation
my son's
basketball.
schedule.
All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Dario Saric is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Hardaway, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position. Simmons against Russell. Pass to Saric. He dishes it to Hardaway. He feeds it to Towns over Gasol, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. And that's 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Bazemore passes to Williams. Feeds it to Simmons. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Russell. And stolen by Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got 27 points.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
Hardaway kicks to Towns. Over Gasol. It's in!
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Nowitzki dishes to Williams. Now here's Bazemore. Kicks it to Simmons. Over Russell. And he overshot that one, missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. And they double up Russell. The pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron. Guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Greg, one possession at a time, and really, as you said, it's all about clock management right now.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
No time to waste at all. Gotta let it go fast.
Bazemore misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5.
The number 2 pick of the 2015 draft, Russell trying to mature into the leader everybody expects him to be.
Bazemore for 3. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining.
81 from Simmons. Everyone else was 12-12, 6-6. 30 boards from Gasol. But Simmons do it all. Towns said it was like, all right, I'll try and play this game with you. 57-18, 24-15. All right, I can dig at the doubles. 21-18 each. Richardson like, I'm trying, guys. 9-9. Good grief, look at all the paint.